Good afternoon, and welcome to the Robert L. McNulty Memorial Soccer Field for today's New Jersey Athletic Conference men's soccer game between the Roadrunners of Ramapo College and your Gothic Knights of New Jersey City University. Your referee today is Joel Stein. Assistant referees are Daniel Hudson and Manuel Dieguez. Let's meet today's starting lineups. First, for visiting Ramapo today with a record of 7-8-0 overall, 2-4-0 in the NJAC. Here from Bayonne, New Jersey, number 1. A sophomore back from Wayne, New Jersey, number 2, Justin Charkowski. A sophomore back from Fair Lawn, New Jersey, number 7, Ronald Kesselboim. A junior midfielder from New Jersey, number 8, Malik Lopes. A junior forward from Mahwah, New Jersey, number 10, Trevor. A junior forward from Brienne, New Jersey, number 12, Edward Franzoni. Sophomore midfielder from Hawthorne, New Jersey, number 18, Aratam Mamini. A freshman midfielder from Ramsey, New Jersey, number 16, Declan Rybke. A freshman midfielder from Marlton, New Jersey, number 17, Anthony Williams. A junior forward from Long Branch, New Jersey, number 20, Guilherme De Novis. And a freshman forward from Wood, New Jersey, number 21, Peter Lavanis. The head coach for Ramapo in his 14th season is DJ Pinton. Assistant coaches are Diersu Hurtado, Danny Estepinin, Jamie Bywald, Will Mazzuto, Rob Santiniello, and Jonathan Yazzo. Team captains Trevor Albrecht, Edward Franzoni, Malik Lopes, and Ryan Sprague. And now, let's meet the starting 11 for your Gothic Knights of New Jersey City University. Starting in goal, a freshman from Newark, New Jersey, 00, Eric Lopes Silva. Turn the mic up a little bit. A freshman back from Kearney, New Jersey, number 3, Mike Almeida. Can you hear me better now? A senior back from Princeton, New Jersey, number 4, Louis Cruz. A junior midfielder from Montclair, New Jersey, number 7, Ron Jones. A sophomore midfielder from Medellin, Colombia, number 8, Jose Salazar. A freshman midfielder from Hackensack, New Jersey, number 10, Joe Burrows. A sophomore back from Elizabeth, New Jersey, number 13, Michael Bello. A freshman midfielder from Bergen, New Jersey, number 14, Walter Salmeron. In your back from Rahway, New Jersey, number 15, Edwin Carbajal. A freshman forward from South River, New Jersey, number 17, Jonathan Franco. And a freshman midfielder from North Bergen, New Jersey, number 30, Diego Lopez. Coach of the Gothic Knights in his second season is Joe Cullen. Assistant coaches are Brendan Guzman, Dan Hernandez, Thomas and Gabriel Freitas. And your 2017 Gothic Ignite captains are Luis Cruz, Jose Cesar, and Theo Snow. Fans, at this time, we ask you to please rise and remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Fans, the NCAA, ECC, New Jersey Athletic Conference, and New Jersey City University promotes good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, staff, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racist, or sexist comments, or other intimidating actions directed to officials, student athletes, coach team representatives, or spectators, as well as public intoxication, the consumption or distribution of alcoholic beverages and tobacco products will not be tolerated, and you believe the Johnson Garrett complex. Fans, please pick a copy of today's game day program, available in the bins located on the main walkway of the stadium bleachers. For those of you with a camera-enabled smartphone, please scan the QR code on the front page for direct access to the live stats for today's game. And fans, for all information on the NJCU soccer teams, please visit us online at njcugothicknights.com. And for breaking news and other interesting tidbits, follow the team on Twitter that handle NJCU Athletics. Well, we officially welcome you here to the Robert L. McNulty Memorial Soccer here in Jersey City for today's broadcast of NJCU men's soccer on Gothic. Today, the Gothic Knights looking their NJAC victory of the take on struggling Ramapo College, which comes in at 7-8-0, 2-4-0 in the NJAC Roadrunners. A game for them because with 6 points, they're still looking at potential playoff berth with a win today. They sit 1 point behind Stockton Camden in the standings. Those two only tied with 7 points for place in the league. The top 6 make the conference tournament. There are 3 games remaining in the schedule. The Knights are not mathematically eliminated yet. However, they would run the table to have any chance at the NJAC tournament and get some help along the way. We're away here in Jersey City. Ira Thor with you on Gothic Vision. Ramapo has won the last 4 meetings between these teams. They off to a quick break here into the box. Shot and a kick save. A great shot there and a breakthrough by number 10, Trevor Albrecht, as Ramapo blitzed off the kickoff. Ramapo's won the last 4 meetings, as I was saying before the breakaway, and the Roadrunners lead the all-time series, but it's been very close, 21-19-5. There was a foul at the end of the play, so that will be a free kick here for Ron Jones. This is the 46th meeting between these teams. On a run there was Joe Burgos, but coming out to grab that one was Ryan Sprague, senior goalkeeper out of nearby Bayonne, New Jersey. He's the NJAC Defensive Player of the Week. and he won that award after making 11 saves in a 1-0 shutout of the College of New Jersey last week. Here's a chance for Ramapo, and they score. Just like that, less than 56 seconds into the game, number 20, Guillermo de Noves with the strike, and Ramapo leads 1-0 as the Gothic Knights fail to defend. That's the 4th goal in a year for de Noves. Play was assisted by number 14, Ayrton Mamini. That is his 3rd assist of the year. So Ramapo with a 1-0 lead in the first minute. The Ram goal, his 4th of the year, was scored by number 20, Guillermo de Noves. The assist of number 14, Ayrton Mamini. Goal coming in the first minute. De Noves from Mamini, Ramapo 1-0. So as we announce it to the crowd, the Roadrunners with the quick strike. And defensively, the Gothic have played this year. The problem has been defense because they've only scored more goals one time, and that was against a Medgar Evers team. That's a handball on Ron Jones on the unlucky bounce, and then he kicks the ball away and gets a warning from Joel Still to knock that off, or you might get carded. But other than that Medgar Evers game, the Knights have struggled to put it, and quite frankly, they're historical place right now in terms of leading scorers. Jones right now is the top scorer on this team with 4 goals. Sano and each have 3. Nobody more than that. The ball is kept in play. Cruz will send it over the end line. Didn't have much of a choice with pressure coming right. The last time the leading scorer on a team for NJCU men's soccer had only 4 goals was 1991. So it's been more than 25 years. Corner kick here will be by Albrecht. He's had a very good year with assists. He's got 6. That's it out. Ball settled by Kesselboim. Kesselboim from the same high school program that I came out of, Fairlawn, in Bergen County. Here's a head Carbajal, who typically has been playing defense this year, and I announced him as a back, but at midfield today. Walter's run also playing in the fifth center midfielder role. A kick here by Sprague as he sends all the way down, all head of Ron Jones, and we get thrown inside the 8 here, Ramapo. From we taken by Edward Franzoni, leads the team with 8 goals and 9 points for Ramapo. Lobs to the box. Header is by Declan Arbaki. Halftime in my game. Our 13th goal season by C. Vargas at the start of the 32nd minute. NJCU leading Ramapo by a 1-0 count. The women apply for the NJAC tournament if they win this game today, and still have a couple potential winnable games coming up schedules. So they're still playing for something at this point in the season. Field, here's Johnson, go Franco to tumble, and referee waves it off. Here Burgos goes with Burgos over to Salmar. That's Walter Salmaran. Salmaran finds, tries to slide Burgos, pokes it, Bello keeps it in. Now Carbajal on the right side, taken away by Ramapo. And right to Burgos. Burgos sends it wide, looking for Franco. Could settle it. It'll be a goal kick for the Roadrunners. My NC Vargas 13th year, and NJCU leads Ramapo 1-0. Give that update to the crowd here. Ramapo leading 1-0. Tuned in late. It happened pretty 56 seconds into the game. Ramapo with the 1-0 lead as a blitz right off in back-to-back plays, and NJCU was caught off guard. Ron Jones, first year for NJCU, the junior transferred from Moravian. NJCU will host Moravian. First time ever here in Jersey City next Wednesday. Into the box and is headed out. Salazar attempt is blocked. Salazar's second is going to wide. 2 shots for Jose Salazar. First one blocked. The second one is Mark. Ready to come out and collect it. Hall slides it to Burgos, taken away by Ramapo, and a foul. Around the NJAC day, 2 1 o'clock games going on. TC&J at Montclair against Rush Cannon. Montclair State in third place with 12. Only team NJJ pointing. And they're in place right now. And Wynn Patterson and Stockton both right now currently in playoff position. They meet today at 5:30. Foul here in Burgos as taking a tumble was Albert, the lead free kick here from roughly 20. Meanwhile, the mark tonight 10 play soccer. Any Division 3. Rowan ranks 6th in the country in polls. Both teams defeated at 6-0 in the league. Newark is 15-1. Rowan is 2. They've won in a row. One could potentially lock up the NJAC regular season potential championship if they pull off the win today. It's Rowan at Rutgers, Newark, 7 o'clock kickoff in Newark. Is wide. Number 1, Peter Levine. A free kick shot by Albrecht hits right post. And an attempt by Levanis. It was touched by NJCU. So is going to be also blocked. So both shots will be blocked. No assist. And a corner kick. Here comes Cruz. And Cruz will send it downfield. Base is Diego Lopez. And another long ball by the Roadrunners. And that's going to be Mark. One nothing Ramapo. Goal came 6 seconds into the contest. Throwing down the sideline. Lopez over to Carbajal. Carbajal back to the midfield looking for Mike Almeida, and they switch fields to Ron Jones, who's playing a deeper role in midfield right now. Salmaron with it. Salmaron sends it back to Almeida. Long ball looking for Ron Jones. Offsides. Offsides. Gothic Knights. Made a sick, and here's a long ball up the middle. Goes Diego Lopez, Carbajal, and he's taken down as Malik Lopes ran him over, and no call was made. And Lopez is in a lot of pain, thrashing his legs around, and that will stop with 4:47 remaining in the. that way. And Carla Mejia, the athletic trainer for the Gothic Knights, is on the pitch, and Joe Coleman, NJCU second-year head coach, walking out to his rookie midfielder, who has been a pleasant surprise this year. Now, this is a lot more serious than it initially looked. The referee let it play on. Foul at that spot in the field is a penalty kick, and that might be why the referee Joel Stein was a little apprehensive about making that call. But the cart is coming out, and the cart only comes out in a serious situation. Well, you can tell our camera operator, Ruben Acosta, is really doing his job well today, because instead of showing the field, he's currently showing that it is overcast, mostly cloudy here in Jersey City, about 75 degrees. Can't get good help anymore, folks. And now we're showing the sideline. Ruben's really having a solid effort behind the lens today. So that's Ruben Acosta, everybody. You could see him hopefully have better moments on the basketball court in about 1 month. Senior guard for NJCU. Eugene Chicken Campbell, also a senior in the team, sitting to my right. He's having a much better effort today than Ruben is on the camera. We actually have 3 upperclassmen in the men's basketball team with us in the box. Yuri Brutus on scoreboard today. Mr. Brutus and Mr. Campbell are having A+ efforts so far in the first 10 minutes. Ruben Acosta so far is getting a C-. Cloud studies. And you can also get a traffic report on Route 440, the highway beyond this field here in Jersey City. Diego Lopez is walking off under his own power, or at least that's the intention right now. He refused to get in the cart. See if he changes his mind, but he's definitely not walking at a pace. And nothing was called. That is the disturbing part. Entering the game for the Gothic Knights, number 7, Gabriel Luzbat. So, the fresh out, and Gabriel Luzbat, a senior midfielder out of East Newark, New Jersey, former Harrison Tide. Look at the game. He's played a lot of minutes as a senior. And the clock will restart, and it'll be Gothic Knight ball. They'll send it all back down to spring to restart this play and restart the action. That's lob towards goal. Over to collect it with the right hand. And it's Loba. another foul as Burgos looked like he potentially took to the knee. And he is slow as well. So NJCU will have its first free kick of the game from NC Ramapo's zone. And it'll be Joe Burgos, the 6 prep. Actually, no, take it back. It'll be Gabe Luzbet. That's into the box, cleared away. Burgos takes those. This time was and Ramapo will send that on a 50-50 ball. It was last touched by Ramapo's number 12, Franzoni. Ramapo year has scored 27 goals. They've given 22. Here comes Luzbet. Down the wing. Luzbet bodied off the ball end line. He's going to be called for the foul. Meanwhile, for the Knights, 16 goals overall. They've given up 28. So, start here, they went 3-0 in the season, including an impressive 1-0 win over Wisconsin Platteville at the CSI. They beat St. Joe's Brooklyn 1-0, and for the second year in a row in that tournament. But after beating Medgar Evers 5-0, tying Brooklyn, which was a surprising result, it's a team that you expect NJ to win against. They just have not been able to find the back of the net. 2-0 to Staten Island. Got beat 6-0 at Rowan, and that's not necessarily as one-sided as you would think. Rowan is a potential national championship team, but they've struggled against the rest of the league so far, and they have to turn around. It's a very young team. Cruz is a senior. Luzbet, who's not a starter, but he's out there right now, is a senior. Other than that, everybody else is going to be back next year, you'd expect. Omar Ventura, who was leading scorer a year ago and has missed this entire season with an injury suffered in the season, actually before preseason even began, injured playing for one of the club teams. That's a header here. Ramapo still with possession. And it's Novus somehow turning around the corner, sends it towards the middle, looking for Albrecht, who's bodied down by Jose Salazar. And it'll be another free kick, this from about 25 yards. Well, the NJCU Ramapo game has suddenly gone wild in Mawa. NJCU, if this is correct, leads 3-0. And now 3-1 as Ramapo just scored. And according to this, if this is correct, and here's a free kick a little high, Lexi Miscavige has not scored a goal in her career. This is correct. And this seems a little suspect, but if this is correct, she scored 2 goals in 17 seconds. So if this is correct, the first 2 goals of her career will come in a span of 17 seconds. Ramapo just scored in the 58 minutes, 3-1 right now. And I'm going to try to get some clarification on that. And then his foul on Ramapo. Be a kick here for NJCU. And the clock is going to stop here. A yellow card is going to be assessed to NJCU. Your attention, please. In the 17th minute, a yellow card has been assessed to NJCU. Number 13, Michael Bello. That's the first card of the game for either side. Ron Jones will send this one on field. Trying to break through here. And a foul on Ramapo with a two-handed shove to Ron Jones. Easy one for the official to call. Aggressive play by Franzoni trying to separate some space. The clock is stopped here. And it'll restart on the kick here by Ron Jones. If that's Scavage only had 5 shots the entire year, 2 on goal. She's a transfer from Union County College. This is her second year for the women's soccer team. Your goal, she spoke. I don't remember that play. It must have been on the road, but a goal on 4 shots a year ago. The NJC women's soccer team is playing much of late. In a game, pretty good team. They led Rowan, I should say, which is time defending conference champions. That's a handball on Ramapo, and that's going to be a great spot for a set piece here for the Gothic Knights, roughly 25 yards out. Fouls on number 8, Malik Lips. And Salazar is in there. Jonathan Franco, who is a very dangerous player, and still waiting for the Gothic Knights to have him break out. Or do that, or potentially going to make this kick. We'll have to wait and see. A 4-man wall set up. Franco. Low line drive, flicked towards the post, just wide by Luzbeck. He didn't miss by much. However, it would not have counted. Offsides NJCU. Offsides Gothic Knights. Ball played in the box. Out comes Lopes, and it's going to be a foul. That's the second time that Franzoni's been called on the same play, this time on the opposite wing, where he's trying to create some space using a little too much of his upper body. And that is the yellow of the game on Michael Bello. And his red card as yellow becomes a red. He has been qualified from today's game in the 20th minute. Your attention, please. In the 20th minute, a red card on the second yellow of the game was assessed to number 13, Bello, for NJCU. So the Gothic Knights will play a man down for the final 70 minutes of this game, and an uphill task just became a little harder. They've been struggling to find any semblance of offense, and now they're going to have to do it without one of their veteran backs. So the question is, does NJC play 3 back and gamble that way? Or did they slide Walter Salmarin or Edwin Carbajal back? And right now, I think they're going to slide Carbajal back to take that spot and just play with 3. Be a throw in here from Ron Jones. Headed up in the air by Charkowski. Charkowski at 6'2". Nice presence in the back for the Roadrunners. Escaping danger is Franco, then he's shoved to the ground by number 14, Aratama Mini. Don't understand the second yellow there. The first one was obvious. How can NJCU counter? Ball played a little too long here. And Almeida's errant pass is going to lead to a breakaway. Almeida's going to have to come back and play some defense. Franzoni, a little bit of dive there, try to sell that play. A lot of contact between these teams. That time Joe Burgos with a clear foul. Number 20, Guillermo De Novis. So I'm being told that Alexei Miscavige really did score twice, as Lopes comes to take that free kick out of the air. First one was a free kick. It bounced over the Ramapo goalie. I made it 2-0, and then 17 seconds later, she stole the ball, as that one is headed back here to Sprague, and he's going to smother it against the grass. But looks like Miscavige stole the ball, and she was playing up on the play, and it led to a breakaway. So 2 goals in 17 seconds. And I am going to have to double check. That may be a school record by Alexei Miscavige. After the foul on the Gothic Knights, the Roadrunners will have a kick here roughly from 30 yards out. Basically straight on. And this is another dangerous opportunity here for the Roadrunners. They lead 1-0. They've hit a post. They've scored 56 seconds into the game. And the Roadrunners, a win today would do wonders for their desire to make the NJAC tournament. Joel Stein, our referee, counts out 10 yards. And the 3-man wall has to move about 7 inches. And the attempt here by number 7, Ronald Kesselboim, is wide. And it'll be a substitution here for the Roadrunners. Into the game, number 3, Joseph Fala, replacing number 21, Peter Lavanis. So Fala, sophomore, 6'5", out of Cape May Courthouse, New Jersey, into the game. Franzoni, now dangerous play here, and somehow Lopes Silva was in the right spot. Anytime you see a keeper pushed up that high, you fear that the players attacking going to pop it over their head on chip, but right into the hands. Lopes Silva read that play perfectly, cutting off that angle. Fala's got 8 points on the year, the new player for Ramapo, including 4 assists. So he's definitely been a playmaker for this Roadrunner bunch. Carbajal Plays it back here to Burgos. Now looking for Salazar. Salazar somehow spins out of trouble. Plays it to Franco. Franco sends it wide here to Burgos. Now Burgos, line drive top of the box, easily cleared out by the Roadrunners. NJCU will try to reset. Ron Jones looking for Salmaran. That's going to sail wide. It's going to stay in play. And Ramapo will try to clear it instead. And Salmaran going down. Ramapo trying to counter. Sends it into the NJCU offensive third. Cruz somehow avoids a diving Franzoni. That's a dangerous play there. Franzoni called for the foul. So 3-1 NJCU women's soccer leading. Nothing Ramapo men's soccer winning. Only 2 games today in Gothic Nightland. Cross country is in action tomorrow. That is a foul on number 10. And that's Trevor Albright. So this will set up another kick for the Gothic Knights. This one from close to the midfield circle. So roughly from 40 yards out, Jose Salazar, sophomore tri-captain out of Medellin, Colombia, will send it in. And it's going to be wide. Sprague watches it bounce into the support fencing behind the goal. We thank those of you watching today's game here on Gothic Vision. Ramapo with a 1-0 lead on NJCU men's soccer. On the right side here. Mamini with it. Mamini will play it across the field. Burgos steps in front of it, and now Salmaran plays it. Luzbek lost it momentarily. Salmaran recovers. Salmaran with a cutback. Salmaran too high for Luzbek. But the right idea. Luzbek, very skilled soccer player, but he's only 5'4". He's not going to be able to play those long, high line drops that are set up for that you would with maybe a 6'2" player. Gothic Knights have a 6'5" freshman forward and Matthew Pietrek, but he has not been able to take advantage of his opportunity to pitch so far in his freshman campaign. Next dead ball, Ramapo will have a pair of substitutions. They're going to try to attack first. Here is Noves. He's got the first goal today. And it'll be a corner kick here for the Roadrunners, as is deflected off of Carbajal and out of play. Substitutions for Ramapo into the game. Number 11, Corbin Torres. And number 4, David Inahuazo. Replacing number 12, Edward Franzoni. And number 10, Trevor Albrecht. So this substitution actually favors the Gothic Knights as potentially the 2 most dangerous players on Ramapo out of the game. Corner kick here will be taken by number 14, Aratam Mamini, who had the assist on the only goal of this game. He'll run up with a right foot. Curls it in. That's headed out. Settled here by Ramapo. The shot, however, by number 2, Justin Charkowski, is too high. Ramapo just scored again. That coming in the 71st minute. It is now a 1-goal game. And Dominic Jackson just made a save on Nani Vizcaíno, the one who scored for Ramapo. Otherwise, this game could be tied 3-3. So that one far from over. This one is only a 1-0 game, but Ramapo is now playing ahead. They will for the final 70 minutes of this game, and they've had 10 of the first 12 shots. That's over the head of everyone. It'll harmlessly drift into the box, and Sprague will roll it out to Malik Lopes. And that is a foul on Salmeron. Salmeron, a one NJAC Rookie of the Week. Lewis Cruz was the Week 1 NJAC Defensive Player of the Week. So it got the Knights with a pair of awards this year. Ramapo's only had one this season, and that was Ryan Sprague, who's this week's NJAC Defensive Player of the Week for Ramapo. The Roadrunners have hung around in the league standings. They lead 1-0 here. Long ball sent downfield by Charkowski. And sliding on the wet grass is Franco. Could not get his footing, but somehow recovers. Sends it over to Walter Salmeron. He leaves it for Luzbet. Now Luzbet splits two players. Sends it to the touchline to Franco. A little bit behind him. He had to come back for it. Franco turns the corner. Now Luzbet with it. Got the nice look to change fields, but that is blocked. And Ron Jones, who's playing back today. I thought it was just on a few plays, but he's been back the entire game, the leading scorer for NJCU in a different role. Franco heads to Sal. Second half about to begin here in Jersey City. Ramapo leading 1-0. They scored 56 seconds into the game, and the lead has held up. NJCU still playing man down after a 20th minute red card, second yellow of the game on starting sophomore back Michael Bello. Ramapo has a pair of subs, Trevor Albrecht and Edward Zonak in, and NJCU starting this second half the way they started the game, with the exception of Bello being out, of course, and Romano in for the injured Diego Lopez. And it's going to be a corner kick here for the Gothic Knights, as Tchaikovsky and Lopes played it out. Gothic Knight corner kick, number 10, Joe Burgos. So Burgos, from the far corner, sends it in. Headed up in the air by Tchaikovsky. Franco settles it. Franco goes wide with it. Now Franco tries to come out of danger. And it's knocked out of play here by number 17, Anthony Williams. Long throw in here. Almeida settles it out. Flicked back in by Salazar, but Ramapo is able to punch it out again. Plays it back to Luis Cruz. Cruz will loft it back in. NJCU had to get back on the side. And it's Romano stepping up to knock that away. Here's Burgos challenging hard. He's called for the foul. The game's final in Mahwah, and NJCU has defeated Ramapo in women's soccer 3-2. Senior center back Lexi Mescavage with 2 goals in 17 seconds. That is the difference in this one. The NCAA record for fastest consecutive goals by the same player is 9 seconds. That's the kind of company she's in. Cruz will send it wide here to Almeida. Now it's midfield, and Franco dribbling through the circle. He'll send it to the near side here to Romano. Now Burgos looking for Salmaran, and it's poked out of bounds. It'll be a throw here for the Gothic Knights. Good defensive play by Malik Lopes. Jones with it. Jones tries to turn the corner, but he can't because Kesselheim is there. Now Burgos with cutback. Burgos to Jones. Jones, the cross towards the box. Header by Almeida, and tipped up and over the crossbar on an athletic backpedaling play there by Ryan Sprague. And another corner kick here by Burgos. And it's Franco with it. Franco, pull back again. Franco sends it wide to Burgos. Burgos. And NJCU is offside. Offside Gothic Knights. Here is Salazar, but a header back by Lopes to his keeper. as we found NJCU Ron Jones. Five minutes gone by here in the second half. The Roadrunners still with 1-0 lead. All the offense happened right away. Now Ramapo trying to turn the corners. Albrecht on the left side of the box. Albrecht towards the end line. Sends it towards the near, blocked out of bounds by Carball. It'll be a corner kick here for the Roadrunners. Corner kick, number 10, Trevor Albrecht. Albrecht from the far side. Try to give Ramapo an insurance marker. They lead 1-0. And that is wide right. Flick there by Franzone. Ira Thor with you here on Gothic Vision, live in Jersey City. As the Gothic Knights have been outshot 14-5, but much of that has been with a man down after a red card in the 20th minute. Here's Franzoni. Lope Silva thought about coming out, and then he had second thoughts. And another foul on the Knights. Edwin Carbajal with the foul, and Ramapo will set up in front of their own bench. By the way, the 17-second differential in goals by Alexei Miscavige is the 9th fastest as a foul on the Roadrunners. It is the 9th fastest consecutive goals by the same player in NCAA Division III history. However, it's only the 3rd fastest in NJCU history. That because current assistant coach Katie Feehan, the only women's soccer player currently in the Hall of Fame, scored 2 goals in 10 seconds. Charkowski, as Bruce goes down. And also in 2004, Adriel da Silva scored 2 goals in 15 seconds. So it's the 9th fastest in NCAA Division III, but only the 3rd fastest in NJCU history. How about that? Now it is the fastest consecutive goals by a center back in NJCU history. That is for sure. Headed towards the goal. Salmer header. Oh, and it's tipped wide by a sprawling Sprague. There'll be a corner kick here, however, by Burgos. Sprague, right now, single-handedly, 2 great saves to keep this a 1-0 game. And that's hit out. And Ramapo's going to have a 2-on-1 breakaway coming up here against Lewis Cruz. Sprinting downfield is Carbajal to get involved. The pressure was important because it forced an errant pass, and Lewis Cruz was able to clear it, and everyone can reset. Huge play coming back by Edwin Carbajal. Running at a full speed. Just under 10 minutes gone by here in the second half. And to the turf, and he's holding his right knee. Is Charkowski. He slipped on the wet grass. He's up, and he looks like he's okay. But he was in his discomfort momentarily. Salazar with ball. Ramapo steal. Here's Charkowski coming up. He cuts back. Charkowski in the middle of the box. Knocked away by NJCU, and then Franco will come here Franzoni wins the ball. Franzoni with it, flicked away by Almeida, and then sent downfield. Burgos in the middle. Burgos spins, and Burgos is sent hard to the grass. As he fell in Albrecht, Burgos at full speed contributed to his own foul, of course, because at that speed it doesn't take much contact to get knocked off balance. Burgos did a face plant in the grass. That cannot feel good. Here's a long free kick by Cruz. Here's Jones. Jones turns. Jones shoots. Oh, it's blocked. Blocked by Sprague. Franco with the follow. Franco sends it across, and it'll be scooped up by Sprague. How many chances do the Gothic Knights need before they can cash in? The Knights have had opportunities. They could very easily be leading this game, but they trail 1-0. How sweet would it be if the Gothic Knights can win twice today against Ramapo after the women won earlier today? That is a foul on Almeida. We have 33 minutes and change remaining here in Jersey City. Ira Thor with you on Gothic Vision. Thanks for tuning in. Ramapo sends it across. Couldn't have settled by Fala. So here comes Salmaran. Salmaran looking for Jones. Off the back of his heel. Pass wasn't there, but Salmaran regained possession. Salmaran sends it all the way across. It's flipped wide by Ramapo. It'll be a Gothic Knight throw-in as Franco couldn't get there in time. This, however, will allow some reinforcements to come upfield for NJCU. Ron Jones, junior out of Montclair, will launch it in. He lobs it towards the 6. Header by Almeida, on goal, scooped up by Sprague. As the 4th save by Sprague, showing why he is the NJAC Defensive Player of the Week. Found the Gothic Knights on Jonathan Franco. Shots are a little more even than they were earlier. It's now 15-8 Ramapo, which is not bad considering that NJCU still, and for the rest of this contest, will be a man down. Also means that Michael Bell will miss Monday's game against John Jay. And 2 hands in the air, Lope Silva playing his position perfectly, pulling that free kick out of the air. Ramapo was able to settle that. He had it out. It'll be Gothic Knight possession. Salazar. Oh, it's taken off his foot by Albrecht. And then good defense by Almeida to take it away, but Albrecht comes to his feet and has the ball. A little ping-pong action. Here's Burgos with it. Burgos cuts back. Burgos looks wrong. Sprague was playing high up in the box, and he'll scoop that one up. Ramapo fans are getting a little restless. And you hear them voicing their displeasure the way Ramapo's playing in this second half. It'll be a throw in here, and it'll be a sub for both squads. Each team with substitutions. Into the game for NJCU, returning number 11, Gabriel Luzbet, for number 17, Jonathan Franco. For Ramapo, returning number 14, Aratamini, and number 21, Peter Lavanis, replacing number 4, David Anawazo, and number 20, Jeremy DeNovis. So Novis, the goal scorer out of the game for Ramapo. Gothic Knights can score in the last game against Kane. And they've only scored one goal in every NJAC game since that 2 tie with TC&J. Lost 3-1 to Newark, 3-1 to William Patterson, 5-1 to Rutgers Camden, 3-0 to Kane. Here's Almeida. Almeida flicked on the ground. It's going to cut through traffic, and Sprague is there. And that's a long ball sailing to the box. Easy play here for Lopes Silva. We are in the 61st minute. Ramapo still up by 1. Not a good ball by Salazar. Franzoni read it well. Stepped in front of it. Now Franzoni cuts back into the box. Taken away by Luis Cruz, playing impeccable defense there. Otherwise, Ramapo has an easy look at goal. Now Cruz pushing upfield. Cruz playing it down the wing to Ron Jones. Can he get there? Jones cuts back. Jones towards the 18. And he tried to go against too many players. And play on, says referee Joel Stein. Very easily could have been a foul on Jones. And offsides Roadrunners as they try to counter. Offsides Ramapo. Now the Gothic Knights on the restart. Almeida had it taken away by Albrecht. Gothic Knights, Burgos for a second, tiptoeing the touchline. And again, Albrecht with possession. And Burgos. Now, when you play hard, you're going to take some hard falls. Gothic Knights with a quick restart, trying to catch Ramapo off guard, but the pass was not there. Now here is Salazar to Salmer, and Ron Jones a little bit too beyond him. But it'll be a corner kick here for the Gothic. Sprague tried to grab it, but he was standing out of bounds. Into the game for NJCU. Number 6, Edgar Crespo, replacing number 10, Joe Burgos. So with Burgos out, this corner kick will be taken by Luzbet. That's punched away by Sprague. It was on goal as Luzbet was able to get that on the target. Now headed out here by Charkowski. Still in the air, 50-50 ball. Will drift back to midfield to Edwin Carbajal, who sends it long right back in. But no one home. Now Ramapo will send this one across. Headed out again. Carbajal. Oh, wow. He just got cleated right in the midsection. That's potentially going to be a talking to. No card. Foul was on number 3, Joseph Fala. Very surprised no card there. Lopes Silva with the free kick. Headed here by Salazar. No one home. Ramapo picks it up. And the Roadrunners will reset. Dangerous play by the Knights. It'll be a foul on NJCU. We have 24 minutes and change to go. A goal by Ramapo could very easily give them the cushion they need. Gothic Knights trying to even it up. Into the box. Bicycle kick here, and then a shot is high by number 21, Peter Levanis, after the bike attempt by Albrecht. Pair of substitutions for Ramapo. Returning, number 11, Corbin Torres, and number 4, David Inawazo. Replacing number 12, Edward Franzoni, and number 10, Trevor Albrecht. As we announce it to the crowd here in the Garrity Complex, Edgar Crespo game by the way now for NJCU. Good ball tackle there by Inawazo. Edgar Crespo, who is a starter on the Gothic Knight men's volleyball team, one of very few two-sport athletes at NJCU. Not a good touch there by him. He's been playing a lot more in the last couple games than he has all year and really in his entire 2-year career. So head coach Joel Cohen liking what he's been seeing in practice. That's one way to get yourself into the game. Here's Romano. Romano sending it wide. A little bit behind Luzbet. Luzbet's going to have to come back to it because he's facing pressure from Ramapo. And here's Carbajal. Carbajal to midfield to Almeida. Gothic Knights keeping their shape. Almeida pushing upfield. And that's knocked away by Ramapo. And their little triangle there at midfield. Chance here for the Roadrunners. Luis Cruz slides to clear it. And Salazar sends it to Luzbet. Gothic Knights with a quick touch to Carbajal. Carbajal line drive looking for Crespo. Crespo battling there in the corner with Lopes. Ball is just sitting there. And it was last touched by Lopes, so Gothic Knights do get a throw out of it. Almost looks like two prize fighters in the corner. And the referee says fight on. Ron Jones again with the throw. Lobs it into the box. And punched out by Sprague, who takes out Salmaran on the follow. And by Sprague, that's a good play. Ramapo will look to counter. Here comes number 21, Levanis. And Luis Cruz gets it out. Now upfield, Luzbet on a long ball, and it's not going to work against this keeper because Ryan Sprague is on his game today. That's going to be scooped up by Lopes. Chance here for lose bet on the free kick. Ramapo able to come up with it, and they will send it downfield. Romano plays it back in, but Ramapo blocks it. They're going to have a chance to counter here. It's Fala with it. Fala, and it was cleared out of bounds by the Gothic Knights. Romano, who has been playing a lot on the left side, came all the way over on the right there. Switched the assignments to try to cover. Lose bet with a big kick downfield. It's going to be out of play. And clock is going to stop. There's going to be a yellow card on Ramapo. And it's going to be a yellow card on number 16, Declan Rybacki. Your attention, please. In the 71st minute, a yellow card is assessed to number 16, Declan Rybacki. Salmer with the last touch. Salmer at midfield. Salmer, almost referee Joel Stein. Lose bet with it. Lose bet being bodied off the ball to be a Ramapo throw. And he frustratedly tosses it away. Now, Ramapo's telling me that the goals were not exactly 17 seconds. They had wrong times entered on the stats, so we're going to try to find out what the actual times were. But it appears they were back-to-back regardless. And that is a foul. That's going to be a card on Carball. At least I would suspect it would be a card on Salmer, not Carball. 14 is Walter Salmon, but referee just gives them a warning. It's a foul instead. You'll often see they pull out a card there when you reach back with the legs and trip a player. Rambo with the free kick here. 73rd minute. Headed out. That's flicked in and then headed out by Cruz. Ramapo. Shot by number 21, just wide, nearly. Scorer was Peter Lavanis. Lopes reached, cut off the post, and it was inches beyond his far reach. Substitutions for the Gothic Knights. Theo Sano, number 9. And Joe Burgos, number 10, in. And they replace number 6, Edgar Crespo, and number 11, Gabe Rosebat. So, with now on the final to this game, NJCU with its Burgos and Snow back in the game, were they able to try to tie this one up? NJCU's had its opportunities, but they have not been able to put one in. And that's because Lions have been outstanding for Ramapo. Here's Inawazo. Ramapo's fans wanting a shot. They didn't get one. That was Declan right back with the ball. Last touch by him. And it'll be a throw. Returning for Gothic Knights, number 17, Jonathan Franco, replacing number 7, Ron Jones. that's going to go all the way down the pitch. Ramapo will reset. Flicked towards the box. Cruz will settle. Cruz will play back here to Jonathan Franco. And Franco looking for Sano. Sano dangerous, but he has not been able to capitalize on a lot of opportunities this year. And that's going to go downfield and smothered by Sprague. On the year, Sano with a team-high 33 shots, also a team-high 16 shots in goal, but he's only scored 3 times. Now Ramapo, it's Lavanis with it. They're going to say play on. I'm surprised they allowed that to continue after Lopes was undercut there by Fala, but Lopes quickly to his feet. And Lopes really angry. He didn't get a call there. But he got to his feet quickly, was able to stood up before Ramapo had a chance to capitalize. And out comes Lopes Silva, smother that one. Good shield on the play there by Cruz. Well, it's not 17 seconds between the goals, but it was much slower than that. 2 goals in exactly 30 seconds. So it's not going to be a top 10 fastest goals in NCAA history after all, but still third in NJCU history. This is going to be an easy call here. Two-handed shove will result in a card for number 4, David Ainazo. Your attention, please. In the 78th minute, a yellow card was assessed to Ramapo, number 4, David Ainazo. Substitution for Ramapo, returning is number 20, Jeremy Dinoves, replacing number 21, Peter Lavanis. Correction, the yellow card for Ramapo was assessed to number 11, Corbin Torres. Now, I thought it was going to be on Ainazo because there was a two-handed shove, but apparently that was after the play. And the original call was on Torres, so second yellow on Ramapo. Got the Knights still bang a man down. Burgos had the ball poked away from Hine, and it's going to be a goal kick. Substitution for the Roadrunners, returning number 12, Edward Franzoni, replacing number 11, Torres. At midfield, it's Salmarin finally collecting for the Gothic Knights. Salmarin tries to split a defender, couldn't do it, but Gothic Knights are able to recover. Franco over to Romano, and a dangerous pass, but he slides it to Almeida. 11 minutes remaining. Almeida downfield. Sano trying a leaping header. He's off balance, couldn't get much on. And then a foul from behind on Salmarin. So after the foul, Ramapo ball. And Ainoazo, header. Oh, Lope Silva coming out to punch it away. And Fala took the brunt of it. And the clock is stopped. Lope Silva helping to his feet. Obviously no intention to break up the play. Fala with some serious size at 6'5". Looks for a keeper at 6'1". For himself. And two big bodies collided. Everybody's okay, but it looked pretty bad for a second. Here's a chance. Salmon with it. Salmon cuts back, and takes a tumble. And there's a little bit of a tie-up there. Salmon was being held by number 7, Ron Kesselboim. Kesselboim from my hometown of Fairlawn, New Jersey. With my brother and sister and nieces and nephews all still living in that town. Clock is stopped with 9:55 to go. And referee Joel Stein is going to have a conversation here with the two guilty parties. And to cut it out, or you're going to get booked. So that's Malik Lowe for Ramapo and Walter Salmon for the Gothic Knights. And they got yellow anyway. Fans, your attention, please. Double yellow card. Ramapo number 8, Malik Lopes. For NJC number 14, Walter Salmeron. Both yellow cards coming in the 81st minute. And it'll be a substitution here. Returning for Ramapo, number 10, Trevor Albrecht. He replaces number 3, Joseph Fala. So Ramapo still clutching the 1-goal lead. Lope Silva clutching the ball. He will punt it away with 9 minutes and change to go. Well, instead, he puts it down. Trying to entice Trevor Albrecht to come in. A low line drive. Need away by the Roadrunners. Romano to it first for the Gothic Knights. Sends it downfield, looking for Walter Salmeron. And up here by the Noves. Midfield, it's Ramapo. Back flick heel by Al. Theo has moments to try to tie this game because he's come out of Rhinos will return. And that's headed away. Coming back is Burgos. Now Carbajal sends it wide here to Salazar, who will flick here to Burgos, who will tiptoe the touchline. Burgos pulls back. Burgos, midfield, Mike Almeida. Almeida, again, the Gothic Knights having trouble connecting with their forwards. And at midfield, Franco first to it. Sano spins and throws it to Burgos. Burgos slides up the middle looking for Walter Salmeron. And Sprague will be there to cover it up. We're approaching the 7-minute mark remaining. Low line drive Sprague. Salazar tries to send it to Burgos off the mark. Now at midfield, it's been a bit with it. Now Kesselboim. Be a change in substitution. Jones will come Carvajal. Gothic Knights to still be leading. Now Almeida with it. Romano. On a good pedal, headed back in by Ramapo by 17. Anthony Williams. Now a chance for the Roadrunners. It's Franzoni with it. Over to Albrecht. Back to Franzoni. Franzoni, the leading scorer, trying to add insurance. Gothic Knights are able to get out. We go with a line drive downfield. Look for Sinano. And headed it away. Good play by Charkowski for the Roadrunners. And yet another change. Now Jones will come in for Romano when that stuff finally happens. And a foul on Mike Almeida against Albrecht. And the clock will finally stop with 5:40 remaining. It'll be Albrecht from about 3 yards out, headed out by NJCU. And Salmero now to Burgos. Burgos to the middle field looking for Jose Salazar. Will this be the chance the Goths need? Salazar eludes him. Salazar over to Burgos' spin. Burgos with it. Burgos still on his feet. Burgos box. He's stumbled down from behind. No foul is called. It'll be substitution here for both teams. For the Gothic Knights, Ron Jones, 7 return, number 22, Angelo Romano. For Ramapo returning is number 3, Joseph, replace number 20, Guillermo De Novas. And referees can come over and have a conversation with head coach Joseph Cullen, I believe. DJ Pinton, right past Cullen. DJ Pinton. So the clock will reset to 5 minutes and 10 seconds after the clock did not stop on the substitution. Ron Jones will throw it in here. Now the clock should not have stopped on that. I just want to clarify. The mistake was not up here in the box because the clock only under 5 minutes remaining and there was 5:10 at the time. Subs are with under 5 left. Now Ramapo with a chance here. It is Mamini with the ball. Mamini at the 18 sends it across here. Ramapo tries to sidestep, stumbles to the turf, and Cruz will clear it. .4:15 to go. Ramapo still on that first minute goal. This is going to be on goal, and Lopes has to reach up towards the crossbar. Otherwise, that is in. That is a shot by Justin Charkowski from 55 yards. Gothic Knights long punt. They are running out of time. Theo Sano. That's cleared back. NJCU had 3 golden opportunities. Sprague stopped them. Tells Carbajal leave it. He'll scoop it up with 3:33 to go. Line drive now here. No, Jones are there. Jones is knocked down and nothing is called. And the Gothic Knight bench, and they are not happy at all. Burgos finally had to come and challenge the play because Sprague could have just left it there as long as he wanted. And we'll hold up in here. 2:58 to go. 88th minute. Salazar, that's taken away. Ramapo trying to counter, looking for that insurance goal. Try to put this away. Follow with it. Pocket picked by Mike Almeida. Almeida slips on the wet grass. And it'll be a throw here for the road runners. And old-fashioned stall technique here, leaving the ball for one of your backs to throw in. That's good soccer strategy, of course. Declan Rybacki will make the throw here with 2:20 left. Follow with it. And a shot is high by Albrecht. You have to wonder, had the Gothic Knights not gotten the red card, where this game would be right now. Playing a man down for 70 minutes. Goal kick here. And Charkowski comes up to win it. Under 2 to go. Now stolen by NJCU. Carbajal. Again, kicking it downfield. The Gothic Knights desperately trying to find the equalizer. It's Burgos with it. Burgos, since it's a midfield here to Walter Salmon, the Gothic Knights will push up. Salmon over to Ron Jones. Jones. That's knocked away here by Charkowski. Jones is fouled. Nothing called. Franco with a fake. Franco cuts back. Franco. And finally knocked away from his feet and take it away. Franco comes back. Franco was on sides. Franco towards the box. That's headed away by Ramapo with just a shade under a minute remaining. And Ramapo sends it all the way down the pitch. 1 minute remaining. 1 minute. Salazar. Here's a flick. Shot by Almiron. Oh, and it's just wide. And that will probably do it. Salmon with a great opportunity in the final minute here. Ramapo scored in the first minute. It looked like NJCU might tie it in the final minute. But now with 30 seconds left, Sprague can take his time to put this back into play. And the Gothic Knights, barring a miracle, are going to lose yet again. We have 18 seconds left. Franco sends it downfield. Sprague comes up. He collects it. Falls down, and that will do it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Final. Your final score in today's Jersey Athletic Conference men's soccer game was Ramapo College 1 and New Jersey City University 0. With the win, the Roadrunners even the record at 8-8 in the year, 3-4 in the NJAC. Guys Soccer will be home again on Monday when they take on John Jay. 8 p.m. conference game right here at the Robert Memorial Soccer Field. We thank you for your attendance at today's game, and please enjoy the rest of your weekend. So on the power of a first-minute goal, 56 seconds in, by Guilherme de Novas, Ramapo has defeated NJCU today by a score of 1-0. Gothic Knights, the loss drops them to 4-8-2 overall. So the Gothic Knight women win by a goal. The Gothic Knight men fall by a goal. 4 saves by Sprague, and they were all huge as Ramapo holds on. 70 minutes they played a man ahead. They couldn't put another goal in, but their defense led by their NJAC Defensive Player of the Week goalkeeper, was able to seal the deal. We'll be back in the air on Monday, about 2:50, as we do the intros for NJCU and John Jay. The Gothic Knights will try to snap this now 6-game losing streak when they host the Bloodhounds in non-conference action. On behalf of everyone at NJCU Athletics, we thank you for watching today's game here on Gothic Vision. Special thanks to Ruben Acosta, our camera operator today. And in the box with me today on the graphics was Eugene Chicken Campbell, on the scoreboard Yuri Brutus, and on stats, we had Phil Nagley and Julie Squio. On behalf of everyone at NJCU Athletics, I'm Ira Thor. Thanks for watching today's broadcast of NJCU Men's Soccer on Gothic Vision. And until we talk to you on Monday, be well, everybody.